Hello and welcome to the FVCC Fire Rescue. In this video that you are about to watch was made for the purpose of those who would like to replicate a classroom based off of a real firehouse. It teaches us students great essentials of becoming a firefighter.
I'm Captain Ryan Differding, and I'm from St. Charles East High School, and I'm in Fire Science 1 for Fox Valley Career Center. And the things I'm going to be talking to you about is the punch card system, promotions, value of promotions, and why I put so much time into it after school into this class. So for our punch card system, we have a gold card, a green card, a blue card, and a red card. The gold card is it's for leadership, and you get this punched when you are a leader or you're helping out and you're going above and beyond to help out other classmates. Your green card, you get that punched for when we're doing company inspections for our uniform, making sure we're wearing all the right stuff, and also for doing, helping out other kids in class if it's not a huge deal. The blue card is for community service hours, and we get it by doing extra activities outside of class and working at volunteering at different events. And your red card is your demerit card, and that's your it's the bad card. You don't want to get this one stamped because it takes away from your gold and green and blue card.
Hi, I'm Adam Carlson. I'm a Sergeant First Class, and today I'll be talking to you about how this class relates to a junior ROTC model and how this class will prepare me for the military. This class prepares me for the military in many ways. The class structure, first of all, the ranking system, the uniform inspection, and training with hands-on and not in classrooms. This class relates to a junior ROTC model by the class structure and the leadership roles in the class.
I'm Private Katie Elger.
And I'm Sergeant Jasmine Benitez, and we've both completed Fire Science 1 and we're currently enrolled in Fire Science 2. We both go to West Aurora High School.
And today we're going to be talking about females in the fire. Today, less than 4% of all firefighters are females. Females in the fire service face a lot of discrimination for being the minorities. Right now, me and Jasmine are the only two females in our class, and it has prepared us a lot for what it's going to be like in the actual fire service. It's shown me that I have to work a lot harder to gain the respect of my male classmates, and but I feel like it's prepared me a lot for the future. I feel like I have a pretty good work relationship with the students in my class. We all get along for the most part, and we help each other, and we give each other instruction when we need help, and I feel like that's really beneficial and a really good part of my class.
Being a female and coming into this class, I was afraid. I do not fear anything now. I have only improved with the motivation of my classmates and chief. Being a woman, you do have to work much harder, but it's 100% worth it. This program has impacted many students in positive ways. Starting off with leadership. You may not know if being a leader is where you belong, but I can promise you that being in this class would let you know. Don't get me wrong, not always do you have to be a leader. All of us students dedicate time and hard work to this program. My relationship with my classmates is like a relationship with a family. We all work together and do anything for each other. This class has made me highly motivated to excel in the fire service, and I couldn't be more thankful for my chief influencing me to do so.
Hello, my name is Sergeant Mercado. I go to West Aurora High School, and today I will be talking to you about why I want to be a firefighter despite many Hispanics not choosing this as their career field. I will also talk about the challenges I think I will face and how this program helps me address those issues. First, I want to talk about why I want to become a firefighter. And I want to become a firefighter because ever since I was a kid, I was always at the firehouse with my dad, riding on the engines and the trucks, going to fire scenes. So growing up, the fire service had a big impact on my life, and I would always see my dad coming out of fires, and I always wanted to do that, following his footsteps. And it's also a family tradition on my dad's side to be on truck one, be first responders to the scene. And growing up, I had a lot of influence on me, and that's why I want to be a firefighter. One of the main challenges I believe I'm gonna face is discipline. This program actually helps me address this a lot because of the merit system and the ranks. With this, you get rewarded for good behaviors, you get ranked up, and if you're doing bad behaviors, you'll get demoted to a lower rank, or you'll get disciplined, push-ups or something like that. And this has really helped me with my discipline and not talking back to older people and people of a higher rank. It's taught me much more respect than what I used to have.
My name is Captain Torres. I go to West Aurora, and I am a first year here at Fox Valley Career Center. Today I will be talking to you about the rank structure system, the value to the program, and the value to myself. The rank structure at this program goes from private to battalion chief, with the highest rank for first years being captain. Our rank is represented in 3 ways: our hats, helmets, and our shirts. I believe the rank structure here is important to the program because it is good motivation for other students to stand up and take charge. Personally, I believe the rank structure is also good for the program. As said by one of our guest speakers, Mr. Magruder, no one should be ashamed of their rank, and we should also be proud of what we are.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Martinez. I go to West Aurora and I'm going to be talking to you about Toys for Tots and guest speakers. Toys for Tots is a Marine Corps charity that helps give toys to kids that don't have a lot. I donated around $100-something this year because when I was a little kid, I didn't have that much toys, so I thought if I can help somebody, a kid that doesn't have that much, it'll feel good to get something for Christmas. The guest speakers gave us insight of what it is like to be a firefighter and the first responder in many situations. They help us honor our ranks, they help us get ready for the future, and now we know somebody we can call in if we need a job in other situations.
I'm Sergeant Dan Hamilton. I go to St. Charles North High School, and I'm talking about student leadership, 9/11 ceremony that we have at Fox Valley Career Center, Parent Day, and our fire prevention that we do with Albert. For the 9/11 ceremony, I was the bell ringer, so I really got to sit back and I really got to see the respect and gratitude that we give towards the firefighters that have fallen for 9/11. Every year that we've done it for the Fox Valley Career Center, and I think Chief does a really good job running it and showing how even in the military you'll have the same type of feel for it. Every year at Fox Valley Career Center we have a parent day, and basically each of the students gets their parents to come to see our drill site, and we run a scenario for them so they really get to feel for what their students are doing on a daily basis. And Chief really does a better job of showing them what exactly we're doing because they don't get to see what we're doing inside the cans. As a second year, I got to participate in fire prevention with the Elburn Fire Department. Basically, I was there for the whole day, so I was signed out of school, and I showed up there about 6:30 in the morning. I was then there through the rest of the day. We went to a elementary school and helped kids kind of understand more about fire safety. I then went to lunch, and then we go back for the rest of the day and just get the kids to have a real feel for how to be safe around their house and ask their parents for things. The student leadership we have at Fox Valley Career Center, basically each student in the company, even though we have our company officer, every student is really a leader for each other. That's what one of the big things for me was when I come to school.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Anderson from Kaneland High School, and I will be talking to you about our radios and our safety. Our radios will provide us with assistance in drills and stuff. It also provides us help in communicating with the rest of the class. So if I need to contact our fire instructor, but I'm all the way in the building and he's at the fire ground, it'll be like instant communication. In our class, safety is our #1 priority, because if we're not safe, we're not doing it correctly. We pledge to always wear our seatbelts when riding in our apparatus, because over this past year that I've been in school, we've seen multiple line of duty deaths where the fireman was not wearing their seatbelt, and that is not acceptable in the fire service. You should always wear your seatbelt. We also always wear our SCBAs for any sort of smoke, even if it's fake smoke or real smoke, because we want to treat it like it's real. And if we don't keep safe, then we won't be able to make it through the class.
I'm Lieutenant Cody Gladwell, and I'll be talking to you today about company assignments, the value of rules, and how this program will affect me in the military. For company assignments, at the beginning of the year, every year, we start off with making company leaders. Company leaders are in charge of everybody in the company and making sure all the tools, people, and everybody around them is safe. Every day it's important for everybody to know the importance of the value of rules. For example, why do we have these rules? Like a clean shave. Clean shave is important because it's what connects this SCBA mask to your face. With hair on your face, there's not a clean connection, and that could potentially lead to burn. Other rules are like uniform, have your uniform properly attired every day, then basically do your homework, make sure your pack's checked every day, making sure it's in proper working condition, and make sure all your gear is functioning right. This program will affect me in the military such as ways as following the chain of command, trusting your company and like company officers, and the daily routine you need to put yourself every day, such as checking like your normal stuff every morning as soon as you get up. It'll also help me in trusting my company and recognizing the hard work and effort that has to be put forth into making this a career.
Master Sergeant Matthew Hall. I'm going to be talking about why I took this program, what if it met my expectations, what I got out of that, and where I will be going next. I took the program because I didn't really know what I was going to do after high school, career-wise. So, like, I tried culinary, I tried woodworking, none of those stuck with me. Then I wanted to try the fire service just to see how it would play out. I would have to say this class has met my expectations because instead of like sitting in a classroom where you would be learning all day, you actually get to go out and experience how firemen would actually get to go do on a scene. What I got out of this program was more of a hands-on experience where we got to handle tools, lay hose, and tie knots. What I'm going to be doing after I leave this program is I'm going to be going to community college for an associate's degree, and I'm going to move to a 4-year university to get my bachelor's and then my master's degree. And what I'm going to try to do next is become a fire investigator.
I'm Sergeant Keegan Rapp, and I'll be talking today about the flexibility of pursuing this career, the hands-on experience and its benefits, and the overall more interesting things you can do other than sitting in a classroom. The hands-on experience in this class is one of the best I've ever been a part of. Not only does it teach you how to use the tools, but it also teaches you how to use the tools accurately in the sense of how you would use it in a real-life scenario, and it also is observed by an instructor who will make sure that you do not hurt anybody or yourself. This program is the best program because not only does it incorporate a visual, hands-on, and a classroom aspect, but compared to other programs, you only sit in the classroom and learn from a book or a slideshow.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Chris Vincent. Today I will be telling you about the difference between an Explorer post this class, the 9/11 ceremony, and the grading system. I will be telling you about the differences between an Explorer post and this class. An Explorer post is once a week or every other week. It depends on like what the post is, and then you have to pay annually fees for that class. And for fire science, you have to pay for your uniforms, and then it's every day of the week. The second thing I will be telling you about is the 9/11 ceremony we had. It was a nice day to reflect on all the lost lives and like pay tribute to all of them that like died that day. The final thing I will be telling you about is our grading system. So like once twice a month or so, we get an online assignment that has like about 50 questions on it, pretty easy. And then every other day, like every day of the week, we just show up, like do our hands-on stuff and get graded on like how you did of that day, and then you get your 5 points for the day.
Hi, I'm Sergeant First Class Ryan O'Shea, and I'll be talking to you guys about the uniforms, the hats, the ranks, and the punch cards. So first off, I'll be talking to you guys about the uniforms. Every day we have to wear our uniforms to the class because it gets us ready for the real world and in the fire service. And once every 2 weeks we have uniform inspections. Second off, I'll be talking to you guys about the ribbons, which are these, and they're called accommodation ribbons, and we get them for doing certain things like volunteering outside of class and doing special things inside of class. Lastly, I'll be talking to you guys about the cards that we have. The green one is for doing good things in class, the yellow is for leadership, the blue one is for volunteer hours, and the red one's for demerit, which means you do something bad within the class.
So the importance of SCBA checks is the difference between being a liability or a reliability. If your pack's not working 100%, then you're going to be a victim rather than the savior. Homework is like our beforehand research of what we're going to be going over. It's really important to make sure that we're getting the responsibility that we need, and it's also our responsibility to make sure that we're getting it done on time, because if we're not doing something right outside, we could get someone or ourselves hurt.
Hello, I am Lieutenant Liam Drum, and I'm going to be talking about why I'm coming back to Fire Science 2 next year and my expectations for next year. The reason I'm coming back next year is to further my knowledge in the fire service. Along with that, I really enjoy the non-classroom environment, and I love the pride that comes with it. My friends back at North High School are in math class or science class, and I'm out here doing hands-on work, working my butt off, and that's just a lot of pride to have. What I expect from next year is to get a more advanced understanding on the operations of a firefighter and the heavy machinery that they use.
I'm Sergeant Major Cepeda. Caesar Cepeda is my full name. I go to West Aurora High School, and I'm here to talk about being respectful, accountable, red cards, and having Hispanics in this program. This fire science program has taught me to be more respectful about myself, my actions, my surroundings, and others. My parents taught me everything I know about being respectful, but Chief Baum and all my brothers have taught me to be more respectful and responsible. So now all my game is higher than ever, and I'd like to thank Chief and this program. So I have to be accountable by doing my homework, being in uniform every day, having my SCBA checked, and not trying to get a red card. Red card is basically like our discipline. If we don't have anything done, then we have to get a red card, which is just a stamp. So I only have 2. I will accept my errors. And also about having Hispanics in this fire program. It's pretty nice having Hispanics and other races in here because there's different opportunities and more suggestions on how to do things. So if one thing's different, other things done the simpler way on how to get things done. And it's a blast. It makes a brotherhood bond bigger and better. And that's thanks to this fire program.
Thank you for watching, and I want to give a big thank you to our Chief Gary Baum. He has dedicated a lot into this program and has brought students from all different schools to be a part of this brotherhood, and we are truly blessed for this opportunity.